My name's Lynn. I am 48 years old, and I have never watched the show Lost. But don't you worry, we're about to take care of that right now. Let's get into it. Somebody else is there? Or something else is there? Oh, what's this dog doing here? Well, maybe it's not your dog. You are pretty beat up, and so is your suit. What happened to you? Little mini bar action. Alright. I don't know what that shoe was doing in the tree there. And a beach. Oh. Alright. We have crashed a plane on the beach. Yeah, you're gonna want to stay away from that. No, you're gonna get sucked into that. Alright, making a quick tourniquet. That's a good, decent idea. I like that you got at least one person in the crowd who seems to be taking charge of things. Oh. She's gonna have a baby. Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what I was telling you, not to get in front of that thing.
Hey, you! Come here, stop! Her head's not tilted far back enough. You're blowing air into her stomach.
Sure? Maybe we should do one of those whole things. Maybe we stick the pen on the throat?
Yeah, good idea. You go get me a pen.
I have to say, there's seems to be a lot more survivors than I would expect for a wreck of this magnitude. Not to mention that other than the guy with the hurt leg, I haven't seen anybody with any catastrophic injuries, which I would expect there would be some. I don't know that everything would be blowing up like this.
Stay with her. Dude, I'm not going anywhere.
Like, I'm no professional in these kinds of things, but I'm pretty sure most of the fuel would have been burnt off in the initial wreck. I don't know that you would have, like, multiple explosions just over and over and over. Like the guy that got sucked into the turbines, I don't know that that would actually have blown anything up.
I don't know which one worked best.
This fucking moron.
They're all good. Thanks.
Yeah, a little bit of an injury there yourself, Doc.
Excuse me. Did you ever use a needle? Do you have a second? I could use a little help here. With this. Look, I do it myself. I'm a doctor, but I just can't reach it.
To sew that up?
If you wouldn't mind.
Asking quite a bit of somebody whose name you do not know.
It's for your hand.
That is a good idea.
Give me some. For the wound.
Any color preference?
It's funny, I was going to make that joke. So one thing I'm going to be looking for early on is what are the different personality types we're dealing with here? Who's going to be trying to help out? Who's going to be causing problems? This lady is super pregnant.
Hey, you! What's your name?
Me? Charlie. What's your name?
Said.
Said, I'm on it, Said.
I might throw up on you.
You're doing fine.
You don't seem afraid at all. I don't understand that.
When I was in residency, my first solo procedure was a spinal surgery on a 16-year-old kid. 13 hours I was closing her up, and I accidentally ripped her dural sac. It's right at the base of the spine where all the nerves come together. And the nerves just spilled out of her like angel hair pasta. Spinal fluid flowing out of her, and the terror was just so crazy. So I just made a choice. I'd let the fear in, let it take over, let it do its thing. But only for 5 seconds, that's all I was gonna give it. And it was gone. I went back to work, sewed her up, and she was fine.
You'd think they would have come by now.
Huh?
Who? Anyone.
Depends on what caused the crash. If you guys were off course, like, you could be anywhere.
As if I'm gonna start eating chocolate.
Shannon, we may be here for a while.
The plane had a black box, idiot. They know exactly where we are. They're coming. I'll eat on the rescue boat. I'll eat on the rescue boat.
Cool. I'll just eat all this myself then.
Hungry?
Yeah. Thanks.
This guy seems like a nice guy so far.
You sure you want enough?
다른 사람 신경 쓰지 말고 우린 같이 있어야 돼.
Do you think he's gonna live?
Doesn't look like it.
Do you know him?
He was sitting next to me.
We must have been at about 40,000 feet when it happened. Hit an air pocket, dropped maybe 200 feet. The turbulence was... I blacked out.
I didn't. I saw the whole thing. I knew that the tail was gone, and then the front end of the plane broke off.
Well, it's not here on the beach. Neither is the tail. We need to figure out which way we came in.
Why?
Because there's a chance we could find the cockpit. If it's intact, we might be able to find the transceiver. We could send out a signal, help the rescue party find us.
I saw some smoke, just through the valley. If you're thinking about going for the cockpit, I'm going with you.
I don't know your name.
I'm Kate.
Jack.
What the fuck is that?
Did anybody see that?
No, we're all just standing staring in the same direction because nobody saw it.
Terrific.
So how's the drink?
It's good.
That wasn't a very strong reaction.
Well, it's not a very strong drink.
Just don't tell anyone.
This, of course, breaks some critical FAA regulations.
Excuse me.
Sir, excuse me.
Oh, terrifying.
Don't worry. It's gonna be over.
Oh, shit. Somebody pick that guy off the floor and put him back in his seat. Ugh. I've been in some really rocky turbulence, but I have never had the masks come down.
You ready?
Kate, you showed me where the smoke was. I can get there myself.
I'm coming.
Well, you're gonna need better shoes.
This is going to sound really cold to me, but you guys are going to have to do something about those bodies really soon. You're on a tropical island. It's already been close to 24 hours.
I was just looking inside the fuselage. It's pretty grim in there. You think we should do something about the, BODYS?
What are you spelling, man? Bodies?
BODIES.
That sounds like a good idea.
See if we can find a transceiver to send a distress signal help the rescue team. You're gonna need to keep an eye on the wounded.
I'll come with. I want to help.
I don't need any more help.
No, it's cool. I don't really feel like standing still, so. Drive Shaft. Look, the ring. Second tour of Finland. You never heard of Drive Shaft?
The band.
Yeah, the band.
You were in Drive Shaft.
I am in Drive Shaft. I play bass. You all, everybody. You all, everybody.
Yeah, shut that down. That's going to get annoying. Where is this dog from? That rain came in without any warning whatsoever. That guy's gonna be a problem. Uh-oh, whatever that is back. Oh, I found another part of the plane. All right. So they had a bunch of survivors from the middle part of the plane, but nobody from the front survived.
You okay?
Charlie's fine, by the way. Okay.
No one cares about you, bud. We didn't ask you to come along.
So what does a transceiver look like?
Complicated walkie-talkie. Can you hear me? Here you go. Hey.
How many survived?
At least 48.
Wow. I feel like this guy was in Heroes.
Has anybody come?
Not yet.
Our radio went out. We turned back to land in Fiji. By the time we hit turbulence, we were 1,000 miles off course.
Yeah, nobody has any idea where you are.
They're looking for us in the wrong place. Transceiver's right there. It's right there. It's not working.
Charlie? What are you doing in the bathroom?
What?
He was hiding something in there right before everything went to shit.
It's right outside.
What? What's right outside?
Just like King Kong or something that we're dealing with. Oh. Pilot's gone. Goodbye to you. Oh.
Just leave it!
It sounds like the aliens in War of the Worlds. Kind of.
Where the hell's Jack?
I don't know!
Did you see him?
Yeah, he pulled me up!
Where is he?
I don't know!
How can you not know?
We got separated. Look, I fell down. He came back for me. That thing was...
Okay. There's something very not natural about
Kate, there's a certain gargantuan quality
how
of this thing.
quickly the rain starts and then stops. Like, it doesn't build and then it doesn't gradually end. It starts with torrential downpour. It ends with no rain whatsoever. So that feels a little, I don't know, trying to remember the name of it. The Jim Carrey movie, Truman Show. Feels a little Truman Show to me.
I heard you shout. I heard you shout, Jack. I'm Charlie, by the way.
Yeah, once again, nobody cares about you. Weird sound stuff going on there. Like, there's the pilot right above you.
What? It's the pilot.
Did you see it?
No. It was right behind me when I dove into the bushes.
Guys, how does something like that happen?
All right, so that's how we're going to end episode 1. All right, I feel like if I had given this show a chance back when it was current, I think I would have liked this. I do know that obviously this show's been out for like 20 years or whatever, so it's not as if I've escaped some of the talk about this show. I know a lot of the theories about what was going on. Like at the time when people were talking about it, I know a lot of the theories that people were throwing around. Like, are they all actually dead? Did they not survive the plane crash? And this is some sort of afterlife kind of deal, all those sorts of things. I know from my wife being a huge fan of the show, my sister being a huge fan of the show, I know that at the very least the first couple of seasons were really good. I know that people started to kind of complain as it progressed into the later seasons, and then by the finale, I know pretty much everybody was pretty unhappy with the way it wound up. Who knows if I'll get that far? As of right now, I feel like it's there's enough there to hook me in, and I'm into it. I'm definitely down to jump into the second episode pretty quick. So anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. Let me know if there's any other shows you want me to watch and react to. Enough chit chat. Thank you guys for sticking around. Comment if there's anything else you'd like me to watch, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, later. Bye.